What is going on YouTube? Yo, Yams, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Man, oh man, it has been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been 2 weeks. Let me see this. Man, yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I posted. Well, I want to start off by saying, I hope everyone has been blessed. I hope everyone is doing the things they're supposed to outside of life, outside of trading and inside of trading. Sorry. Um, yeah, I kind of just been. I heard somewhere, the way you handle yourself outside of life really impacts your trading, right? If you're a disciplined person outside of life who gets stuff done, who is motivated, open minded, um, I think that really comes into play into your trading. So for the most part, like I've kind of just been doing me. Um, I have been trading on the Discord. I've been doing commentary, but one of the things I started doing, aside from just like kind of just taking care of myself and stuff like that, like on the gym and just eating right. Like I read books. I read books too. Like it's not like some Harry Potter stuff. It's like some motivational stuff. Like this book is called The Mountain Is You. Like obviously from the title, you can tell what the book is going to be about. Really easy read, really fun read, really eye-opening read. Um, so there's that. Um, and one of the things that I've been doing a lot more is just thinking. I've been doing a lot more thinking, and I really do think us as humans, we do need to think a lot more. A lot of times we just act out of impulse and don't really think. Like in trading, if you're about a revenge trade, if you're about to size up and over leverage, like if you just lost a trade originally with like 3 micros and you're about to go in there with like 10, all you have to do is think. I'm being so serious. All you have to do is think and think about whether or not that is a good decision to make, right? Um, so again, I've kind of just been thinking, and recently, um, recently I liquidated my accounts. Um, I was at 3 payouts. I was about to, I was at 3 payouts. Once you reach five, you're about to get moved up to live. So I liquidated my accounts. So those accounts are no longer, and I haven't been posting. So again, I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, I haven't been posting. I liquidated my accounts. I think this is a good opportunity to start the journey, right? The whole, as you can see here on the bio, this bio has been here since I ever started, was the journey on making something out of trading, right? Um, and I think right now is a good opportunity to take you guys with me on this journey, right? So we have copy trading 3 eval accounts here, as you can see. This one's at 1,800. This one is at 1,400. Uh, this one's at oh no, that one's at this one's at 748, right? So I'm going to be taking you guys on the journey. I think that's what is going to be happening for the rest of this YouTube channel, is kind of just showing you guys my P&L, showing you guys the trades that I take, showing you guys my evals, showing you guys my express accounts, doing all of that, and stuff like that, because I do want to also, just, build a community and kind of just, see where life takes me, right? There is multiple opportunities in terms of trading. Um, and one of the things I've always been interested in is like content, right? So obviously right now my life is my life is all not that exciting. I work a 9 to 5. Work a 9 to 5. I trade. I'll go to the gym, come home, eat, maybe read a little bit, shower, stuff like that. So it's not anything crazy right now. So right now, like the only content really I'm able to push out to you guys is really just taking you guys with me on this journey, right? So I'm gonna be posting these videos here, um, and showing you guys my P&L, showing you guys the calendar for the month, showing you guys all of that fun stuff, and you guys are just gonna be on the ride with me. So that's what's happening here. Now I'm thinking more, right? I've been thinking a lot, and I'm thinking about the Discord. Now, the point of the Discord was to be a community, and it currently is, right? It's currently a community. Like Sanu was having some trouble here, and I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but it sounds like a psychology matter, and I've kind of just like said some stuff, and hopefully he understood it. Again, I'm not no mentor. I'm not no no pro trader. I have a journal. I've been through a lot of, I've been through, revenge trading, blowing up accounts, restarting, square one, strategy hopping, all of that fun stuff. So, and I reread my journal, right? So I can talk from a little bit of experience and, kind of just kind of, and then kind of just point out like how I got over it and stuff like that. There's another person in this in this Discord here, um, that also has come to me. Oh, there's two people. There's two people here that has come to me and just talking about, like just a little bit of advice. Um, and I'll kind of just give it to them, right? Like I'll kind of just like tell them like what I think or how I think you should approach this. Like someone was coming up to me about like evals and express accounts, and I was kind of just telling them my point of view, and like I think this is the safest way for you, right? Like I think this is a I wouldn't say yeah, like this is a good way for you. Like I kind of just set you on a right path, because the wrong path is literally just because when I first started, I'd buy an eval, and I'm in there with 3 minis going crazy, and then like I don't have my psychology in check. I'm just bouncing all over the place and stuff like that. So again, like I'm like there is someone here who kind of just started off who started off trading. He's telling me like, oh, like how should I approach this? How should I approach scaling, like accounts and stuff, or just scaling my numbers or like micros and all that fun stuff. So I'm kind of just like giving out my point of view. And again, it's not like professional advice, but I mean it's an advice, right? Like I'm telling you as a friend, oh, like this is with like, I think this would be the best thing to do, right? Um, and yeah, so in terms of in terms of being a community, it is a community. And then for the most part, this commentary trading. Now I'm gonna be taking you guys through every single step of the way of me from eval to express, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing commentary all that much. I think I'm going to start doing more live trading. Now, when I do live trading, though, I don't want you guys. I'm not a professional trader and not financial advice. I'm not telling you, oh yeah, this is gonna hit. This is gonna make you 3 bands right here. No, 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 not none of that. Right? It's gonna be a chill Discord call. We're gonna be hanging out in there, just relaxing, just trading. Oh, like we just swept liquidity, or like there's equal highs up here, or whatever. Right? And I'm live streaming my Discord, and if I'm about to take a trade, that does not mean you should take the trade, right? You're your own trader, you're your own thing. You see what you see, I see what I see. But for the most part, like when I was doing commentary, shout out Germ, he would go and type in, he would add me, and he'd be like, "Yo, I'm in the same trade," and that's happened like 4 or 5 times already, right? So if I'm live streaming and I see something that I like, and you're also seeing it, and then you also like it, then by all means, like you're your own person, you're a grown ass man, you should go make your decision whether or not you want to take that trade, right? I'm a keep doing me. You should keep doing you. But if I'm gonna be live streaming, I just want you guys to you're your own person, you're your own trader. Just because I'm about to take something, that doesn't mean you should also take something, right? um and yeah, so I think for the most part, I think I am going to be switching over to live trading. Now, will it be 5 times a week? Probably not. It would probably be maybe 2 to 3 times a week. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna stop doing this commentary trading, just because it's like I'll catch a move. I'll like catch a move, and then before I can like type in, oh, I'm in longs, it would go. But again, like also it has is happened with Sanu, where I'm like, oh, I'm in a trade here, and he asks me, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm also in this trade, right? So that's like the purpose of like this whole community thing. Like, um, if I see a trade and he's also in it, it's like, oh, that's cool. Like we're both seeing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that may be different for people who are trading like supply and demand, stuff like that. But for the most part, if you're trading ICT, like I do know Germ trades change of state delivery. Um, I throw in change of state and delivery. Like Germ started doing standard deviation. I used to do that and I completely forgot about it. And I think I'm going to start implementing it. And I think that's the whole point of this community, right? Like he reintroduced I see him using standard deviation, targeting that -2 to 2.2, and I'm just like, damn, like I wonder why I stopped using that, right? So that's like the whole point of this community right here, right? So I think I'm going to be shifting my focus on a little bit more live trading rather than commentary. Um, and yeah, so that is what is going to be happening with the Discord and this YouTube. Again, I'm not no mentor or no any of this, but I am your friend. If you're in the Discord, I am going to be your friend. If you're having trouble with something, feel free to reach out. I can give you my point of view, and I could probably throw some advice at you that you can probably sit on and think about it, and then continue with your way. That literally happened today. Someone was messaging me about like, how do you know if a PD array is going to be respected or invalidated? Literally word for word, bar for bar. I told him we don't know, right? We're not supposed to be predicting the markets. We're supposed to be observing the market, right? Because the market has its own personality. The market is going to do whatever it wants to do. Our job is literally to sit, observe, and we wait. We wait for a narrative. We wait for price to build a narrative to tell us potentially what it wants to do at that point in time, right? So he's telling me like, oh, how do we know if a 5 minute for value gap or order block is going to be respected or ran through, right? Well, obviously you wait, right? We don't know. We wait for more narrative, right? And 5 minute is somewhat considered higher time frame. You could go into the 1 minute to see what really is happening, right? In the 1 minute, you might have an internal SMT or an internal liquidity sweep or like turtle soup, and you start to see the move downside, and you start to see the 5 minute for value get disrespected, not holding us, right? So that's literally what I told him, and I think that's like good advice, and I think that's like what the whole point of this community, what the whole point of I wanted this whole modest trading Discord to be about, right? And yeah, right. So I think that's sorry, I'm like out of breath. I was just talking so much. So I think that's what is going to be happening with the YouTube channel. I think that is what is going to be happening with the Discord from now on. And yeah, and we'll just continue to see where we're going. Now, if I'm live trading in there and I'm by myself, I'm going to be chilling in there by myself. I do not care. I really don't, right? At the end of the day, I'm trading for me. Now, if I have one other person in there, that's fantastic. Shout out that person for, chilling with me and trading with me. And just talking, right? Because trading eventually does get boring over time. So it's nice to have someone to talk to, right? So there's that. I also... Yeah. Now, so if I'm in there by myself, it's whatever. If I have one other person, that's cool. Thank you for chilling with me. If I have like 5 to 10 people in there, that's great. Thank you guys for chilling in with me. We just talk about in the chat and stuff. Literally just talk about anything, because eventually, like, there's some days where it's just chop, and then we could just be talking about anything in chat, right? Is that pretty much it? I think that might be it. Yeah, so I think that is it for this video. We're going to be back. We're back with daily uploads. We're back with the journey. We're back with the journey. We're back with the journey. So no more commentary. I think I might be doing live trading for the most part. The YouTube channel will be showing my eval, P&L on every trade, and then just a market analysis on top of that. And we're going to get it going. Patience, time, discipline. Let's do the right things we're supposed to do. Let's show up calm, cool, and collected every day, clean slate. Not worrying about what happened yesterday. We're supposed to be living in the present here. And I imagine myself 5 to 10 years as this one person. In order for me to get there, I got to do the correct things now, whether it's like micro little things, in order to be that person, right? And I think after, again, earlier I was talking about just thinking, just giving it some thought, like, okay, I imagine myself to be this person. What do I have to do, right? And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is what I'm going to do with the YouTube channel. And then this is what I'm going to do with the Discord channel as well. And I think that is, the best options for both. And, right. And I think that this potentially may be, the stepping stone for me to continue my journey as a trader, right? and we're just gonna continue, and we're just gonna continue, and it's gonna be a fun ride. It's gonna be a fun ride. I genuinely love trading. I actually love trading. Um, Not only like the whole, just like the whole byproduct of like the money and stuff like that, but just also just looking at the charts. Like I genuinely like looking at the charts. I get my dopamine from being correct. Like I rather have my setup work. As you can see here, like this setup worked perfectly fine. As you can see here, this is what I want to see, and then that eventually ends up what happens, right? Oh, whoa, same idea, just had to wait. Let me see. Yeah. So it instantly just like, right. So I was correct in that, right? And here, and I said 2 out of 2 in terms of price rating. That's way more valuable than any dollar amount, right? Like this is the stuff right here. Like this is good stuff right here. Just being correct. Um, and yeah, so I think that's what is gonna be happening. Thank you guys for watching this YouTube video. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Make sure to stay safe, drink water, and stuff like that. Also, one thing I do want to mention is, I don't know if it's me, but I really do think having time alone, and I'm not trying to be corny, but I like before the markets, I really do think it is important to just sit down, take a deep breath, clear your head, and you're like, okay, let's go, right? And don't be waking up 5 to 10 minutes before market open. I really do think it's important to wake up before market open and just relax, have some time to, wake up, collect yourself for the trading day. Because essentially we're supposed to be treating this as a business, right? We're supposed to be treating this as a business if you really want to make it out to be a trader, right? So that is what is going to be happening here. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Shout out to the people in the Discord. By the way, once we reach 50 members, we are going to be giving a 50K eval on Top Step. And yeah, so much love, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.